Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we have another deck inspired by the top 100 KC Cup list. This dude was actually top 10 KC Global, and you're gonna see why also in the replays. But before jumping right into it guys, just a quick reminder, if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with Aster Phoenix, and the skill is of course Destiny Effect, so the one that gives us a free poly, and this build is so freaking clean, easy, simple, everything you want, it's here. So the thing is, actually he gave up the Liquid Soldier for the double draw, and I understand why. This just feels literally consistent and clean enough to do anything you need. Of course you're gonna have those duels when you have just a couple of malicious in hand, and those are the duels you just have to give up, of course. But yeah, the spice here all comes to maybe a couple of Xyz. The Nightmare is just something that can shut down a lot of decks, and the other spice comes from Offerings to the Doomed. The original idea, the original deck of the dude that actually reached the top 100 KC Cup used to play 21 card in the deck and triple Offerings to the Doomed, but I'm playing 2 just because I have 2. So, and to be honest, I find myself very good because what's good with this is that Offerings to the Doomed is like a better Book of Moon. It's a better Book of Moon 90% of the time, but the thing is, this has a very bad downside. It makes you skip your draw phase. So that's why, of course, it lost use during the time, right? Because giving up your draw phase is just too much. You wanna draw. But with this deck, you know, that downside is kinda absorbed into a very nice effect, Celestial ones. So with Celestial, you can banish it with another Destiny Hero monster, and you get to draw 2. But why this synergizes so well with Celestial? Because to activate Celestial's effect, you need to control no cards in your hands. Now tell me, how many times you could not use Celestial's effect because you had a Malicious or a Plasma stuck in your hand just because you draw them when you didn't want to? A lot of times, I found myself in this situation tons of times, and that's why as soon as I saw Offerings to the Dunes, I got that, wow, this dude is a freaking genius. And yep, I tried it, and spoiler, it worked. It works because having with triple Offerings, it would be even better. It's like playing 6 cards that can be either turn 1 or turn 2. Because like you use Book of Moon to flip down, for example, for example, a monster that that has a negation, or a monster that can actually be a problem for you, or a monster you wanna trigger the effect first. The same can be done with Offering to the Doomed. With the fact that it's a quick play spell, you can either set it as a back row or use it as your first play when you go second in your first in your turn. You know what I mean? So, but this is actually the good thing, that it pops the monster it targets. Does not flip down it just pops it straight away. Sometimes it's better. I mean, there are some few exceptions like Tingirsu, of course. Offerings to the Doomed against Tingirsu doesn't mean nothing, but you know, it's just an exception. And yeah, for the extra deck, double Sunrise, because you can literally poly the Wonder Driver and the Destiny Hero monster into the first Sunrise. Sunrise gets Miracle Fusion, you use Miracle Fusion for the second one. One Dystopia, totally fine. Trinity, just in case you have actually for the quick OTK against the big board. Exciton to solve situation a lot of times, to pop everything. Nightmare, very good turn 1 if you have the Dream Dark in your starting hand. Wonder Driver, because he enables the recycling of poly, and the Phoenix to have additional popping back rows. Actually, I think the guy was using the Flame Swordsman, the link that I do not have. I think it's not the name. It's Swordsman for sure, right? And yeah, Ferocious Flame Swordsman. It was using this instead of the Phoenix, so if you have that you can use that, but the Phoenix can be nice sometimes, to be honest. And that's it, guys, for the explanation. Very simple, straightforward deck, but so freaking consistent, quick, and I don't know, I love it. Really, really nice. And that's all for the explanation. We can jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. First replay against Selena. So keep in mind, all of these replays are from the King of Games rank, because that's where I am. And let's see what we have. It's Lunalights, I guess, of course, with Selena. Starting with the Lunalight Tiger, of course. And added, of course, with the Tanky. And let's see how much of a board this can offer. But as you can see right here in this duel, we are already about to see the power of Offering to the Doomed. So it's got the Nightmare, it's got a set card, so this is usually one of the best turn 1 in terms of interruption Lunalights can have, of course thanks to Nightmare, because all of the Lunalights monsters are actually dark. And yeah, that's just that easy. Cosmic Saga was a bluff. Offerings to the Doomed at this point, there's nothing really that you can do. And what's good about this is that you actually don't care about the downside of the offerings to the Doomed. As I told you into the blacklist, breakdown, the point is, next turn we're gonna have a Celestial in the graveyard to draw 2, even if we do not have actually, most of all, if we do not have cards in our hand. So we reduce the risks of having a brick in our hand, thus putting us in a position where we cannot activate the effect of Celestial. So at this point, nothing special here, we're just going all the way into Dystopia, sorry, and there's nothing you can do. We're going to pop also the back row. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Second duel, my boys, let's see what we have. So again, guys, Offerings to Doomed looks like an extender of Book of Moon. It's like playing more Book of Moon, but in this deck, Offerings to the Doomed is even better. Because keep in mind that Offerings to the Doomed is a Book of Moon that works also on Link monsters. Keep in mind, you can't activate Book of Moon on Link monsters, but you can activate Offerings to the Doomed to pop a Link monster. So here, classic turn 1, as you can see right here, we're going with Dystopia and the effect right there. Destiny effect, a couple of back rows, one it's a bluff, one is not. And yep, we have the interruption ready for that. It's got Link Rebo with Altergeist right there, Malusic, the perfect opening with Malusic, double back row, and there's nothing here to do. One will be taken care from the Cosmic Saga. Dystopia will take care of the second one, and really nothing here, because now we can just use Destiny effect, have an additional summon. So we're using these malicious summons to go into Wonder Driver so that we can use the double draw first, then Miracle Fusion into Sunrise. So new pop available for Dystopia. At this point we set a Book of Moon, and that's just how you do it, my boys. So freaking consistent, this deck. It's a menace. There you go. Third duel, my boys, going second here against Playmaker. Let's see what he has. We have double Offerings to the Doom. This is gonna already be, man, this is really just a simple Destiny hero deck that becomes so good thanks to that one tech card that no one thought of before, and it's really just so good. I'm just sad that I didn't think about this myself, or that I didn't discover about this before the KC Cup, because otherwise I could have stuck to this, to be honest. We got the classic Salamangreat, so I'm gonna speed things up. This dude is gonna do a lot of stuff, probably setting the Salamangreat circle, true effect. So this dude can actually, your opponent is not going to take battle damage from the Sunlight Wolf, so we have to think about that. And now we have to think about the fact that he has a Balnix in the graveyard that can protect from the Offerings to the Doomed, but we have 2 of them. So let's go, let's see what we have. Starting with the Celestial, Destiny effect, grabbing a Poly and the Malicious, starting with the Wonder Driver, because we want to end up with maybe both the boys, but actually we can't, because we need another monster in hand to do that. So Polymerization into Dystopia, recycling the Polymerization thanks to the effect of Wonder Driver, setting it right there. And now we have triple quick play spell to use, actually here I had lethal. I had lethal once that I popped this because he didn't protect, but because I have another pop plus the pop of Dystopia, right? But he had the Gazelle in hand, so with this I'm not able anymore to finish him. So I have just a set. I started attacking. He used duellinks effect to protect once, but that's fine. Then circle to grab the foul, and he's chilling. But now we have so many interruptions. We have literally 2 pops plus a Book of Moon. And next turn, another good thing of Offerings to the Doomed is that the effect does not stack. So if you use double Offerings to the Doomed, you're not gonna skip 2 draw phase, but it's just the same one that you skipped, you know. So it's got Dark Hole, a perfect opening, so we just lose our interruption. I of course decided to use it straight away to pop the Jaguar, the Jaguar. It's got mere oddities and special summon. Guess what? Popping it straight away, we Offerings to the Doomed, because we already committed, right? We already used 1. Then it's got the foul, guess what? Book of Moon. And now we can't draw, right? Because of the effect of Offerings to the Doomed. But we have the Celestial, so we're so chilling right now. Celestial drawing 2, then Destiny effect to have the additional summon of Malicious, basically. Summoning the Drill Dog to inflict that piercing damage straight away. And now we're just giving him more damage with 1 card, not even Summon Weight can recover. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, going on in a 3-win streak. This was the 3rd in a row. Of course, guys, I just took all the replays where I could play Offerings to the Doom to see how good can these be, but there are a lot of other duels that I didn't put in this video, was just showcasing the power literally and the consistency of a Destiny hero deck as you already know it. So it's live to win, and this was actually I played with a misplay in here, because keep in mind what's so good about Offerings to Doom, it's that it's a quick play spell, right? So, and I'm gonna tell you in a minute what was my misplay. So classic live to win, drawing cards, of course setting the interruption of Lila in the graveyard so that he can actually pop a card plus triple back rows. That was just the classic, you know, Evil Twin. They're really oppressive right now. Triple back rows, you can see Kiseki ready to summon Lila, so he has 3 back rows plus a pop, and let's see what we have. So the misplay has already been done, so I should have toggle on Offerings to the Doomed in the draw phase or in the standby phase, but I should have not waited for the main phase. Why? Because if we do the Offerings to the Doomed on the Kiseki, he can't respond, because the effect of special summoning Lila can be activated only during the main phase. So if you pop it during the standby phase or the draw phase, he can't do nothing with the Kiseki, right? So this works like Book of Moon with Formula Synchron. If your opponent has a Formula Synchron, you want to use your Book of Moon in the draw phase or standby phase so that he cannot change the effect of Formula Synchron to Synchro Summon. That's the same thing here. But I was not paying attention, so I misplayed. I let the main phase come through, and then I used Offerings to the Doomed. But this dude misplayed actually. He used the effect of Lila. He had the lens, so he could have just lens, you know. Instead he went for that. That's fine. He just wasted his lens, his Lila basically. So we went Drill Darking right there with the summoning, of course, the Celestial. At this point, Malicious to have more monsters in, summoning the Wonder Driver. As soon as Wonder Driver hits the field, he's got Ice Dragon Prison. That's a bad hit, but still we're chilling. You know why? Because now that he pops that, we can just Cosmic Cyclone, the last one. So no more back rows right here, banishing the Malicious. But I still have 2 monsters. So guess what? Dystopia hitting the field, of course, not wasting the interruption. But he went for the Veiler, was not needed. Honestly, I would have not popped that anyway. So because I can just attack, you know. And at this point, I can keep the interruption. I'm chilling, and he's got nothing to recover. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go, guys. If you're a hero fan, especially a Destiny hero fan, I honestly think this is the best, one of the best Destiny hero deck you can play right now. The Offerings to the Doom is just such a good tech card to use in this, and you know I love 20 cards deck, but if I had the 3rd Offerings to the Doomed, I would have played the 3rd Offerings to the Doomed even in 20 card decks. I would have done that because it's just so good, honestly. Guys, that is all for the video of today. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.